Hey guys, I just got a phone call from Tom. He said to grab a shovel, come on down to the park. To be honest, I'm a little bit worried. I mean, there's only a couple of things you do with a shovel in a park. But I know he did lose in fantasy football this week too, so he might be out here doing something nuts. Is that him? What in the hell? Oh my God. Hey Tom? Tom, buddy? Alright, well, we're just gonna play along and we'll see if we can't get him back home.
Hey, coming out here.
Yeah, hey bud, what are you doing out here?
Digging a hole.
Yeah?
What I need you to do is help me finish digging this. I'm going to throw myself in it, and I need you to cover me up with dirt, and then you can just go home.
Dude, this doesn't have anything to do with you losing fantasy football, does it?
Dude, this has everything to do with me losing fantasy football.
Okay. Dude, you lost to Johnson, alright? He's the second best team in the league. It's okay.
I didn't lose to Johnson. I got obliterated by Johnson. I need a 50-point stat correction if I want to just lose to Johnson.
Okay, dude, I get it. But hey, it happens to the best of us, man. Don't worry about it.
How would you know?
Oh, boy. You know what? Hey, come on, man. Why don't you come back to my house? We'll hang out. We'll have a couple of A&Ws. You'll be smiling by the end of it. I promise. We're going to have a great time.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
All right. Hey, come on, buddy. We're getting out. All right, dude. Come on. All right? We're going to have a good time. We love making these videos, dude. Sit right here. This will be sweet. I promise. This is a good week. This is a good week coming up, man. Come on, put your smile on. Thanks. All right, guys. Welcome back to another exciting, super awesome week of our fantasy football video. It's Thanksgiving week, Tom. This is great. This is one of the best weeks for football in general. And, I mean, personally, we have so much to be thankful for. I mean, I know that I have a new house this year, a new beautiful baby, great wife, family, and friends. And I know you've got so much to be thankful for, too. Tom, what are you thankful for, buddy?
Nothing.
Nothing. Come on, you are too. You're kidding around. Come on, man. What are you thankful for?
Dude, single, I live with my sister, and I just lost another goddamn week in fantasy football.
Yes, you did lose another week. I'm not going to lie about that or sugarcoat it. But, dude, you're 9-2. That's awesome. You're top league. You're the king of the rock, man.
Yeah, but I could have been 10-1, and I would have locked in first place.
That's true, but you are locked into a playoff berth. That's pretty exciting. I mean, let's look at the rest of the league standings here. Okay, of course, there you are on top, first place. And look at the rest of us, still vying for that playoff spot. There's a group of people at 6 and 5 who are still trying to secure their playoff berth. And if you look below them, there are 3 guys at 4 and 7 who are biting, clawing, and scratching just to get one of the last playoff spots. We've got Sean, Jim, and Pat, who basically need to win the rest of the year to secure that. I mean, aside from you and EJ, everyone else is trying to get into the playoffs and is trying to secure that spot. You guys are the only ones who are in.
Sweet.
Oh, come on, Tom. That's great news. And you know what? Speaking of great news, this is revenge week. All right, this is one of the best weeks in fantasy football. Tom, we have our week 1 and week 2 opponents finishing out the year against us, stopping us, clawing, fighting with us to get that playoff spot. And there's some great marquee matchups going on here, like David versus Ethan. Dude, this was one of the most exciting matchups of the entire year. I mean, seriously, it was 131.1 to 132 in favor of Ethan.
Yep.
And David's got Todd Gurley, probable rookie of the year, in his lineup now, and LeGarrette Blount, who was thrust into a featured back role. I think this is going to be one of the most exciting matches of the year. Great rematch.
Well, Ethan doesn't have Keenan Allen anymore. and he just lost Justin Forsett, so if he's just going to shit the bed, and the whole game will be pointless.
Yeah, that might happen, but I'm trying to stay positive going into this week because actually I myself have a pretty important matchup against Geeson. Both of us are 6-5, and Geeson's made it incredibly tough. He's got my boy CP3, Carson Palmer, slinging touchdowns. All right, this time around he's got DMC running crazy for him. Running crazy for him on a great waiver pickup. And he's got Mike Evans back, which Geeson put up 2 donuts from a wide receiver tight end position against me the first time around. With Mike Evans around, I think this is going to be a really good matchup.
Doubt it. You don't have Le'Veon Bell still. You just lost Andrew Luck. And you have Emmanuel Sanders doing God knows what.
Well, Tom, I guess I'm just going to have faith that my team is going to come out on top. And I know that there are some other teams thinking the same thing as they're making their playoff push. That's right. I had mentioned that Sean, Jim, and Pat were all fighting for one of those last spots. And, I mean, those guys are wild card teams. You have no idea who's going to finish where.
Well, I mean, NASCAR scoring will give us an idea of who of those 3 is actually good.
Okay. But not this week, it's not. Because I locked the doors. I even changed the lock.
I let him in when I put the shovel away in the garage.
Why?
I don't know. Guy doesn't even know my name.
And I do appreciate you leaving that door open. Like I don't know your name. Keenemar, you're on top of the league. Everybody knows who you are. But enough about that for a minute. This is Thanksgiving week. Let's talk about things we're thankful for, right? I'm thankful for America, first and foremost. Did you know that my pappy came on over on that dang old Mayflower? That's right. His name's Simon Pusey. Kind of like Gary Busey, that fellow you heard him over on that TV. Only this is with a P. Anyway, I'm named after him. But let's talk about a little NASCAR point scoring. I know I've got a lot of time. Look at the difference this week's made. This is it, boys. This is the final push. You better get that going. I got to tell you right there, we're going to walk all this in. We got Keem Hornarm on top, and then we got EJ making his solidified spot. Them dudes, they just lock up their dang playoff positions. But you know what? To answer your question, sir, when I take a look at this, and I got to determine of them 3 wild cards who's going to be going, that Jim Keenemar, he's going to make that to the top. Or my name isn't Harry F. Busey.
All right, you know what? As much as I don't like that there's a crazed redneck in my garage, I'm going to stay positive, Tom, and say this. Okay? That does put our performances a little more into perspective. In fact, I did notice that Jim just snapped a 6-game losing streak.
Paid for mediocrity.
Tom, think about it, man. He's coming in hot, and I think Johnson should watch out. And speaking of guys coming in hot, Tom, why don't we do our studs and duds? You know, who had a good week?
Good week? It was an unbelievable week. And then I literally cannot believe that Thomas Rawls put up 37.5 points against me.
Well, what can you say about him, though, other than he's very...
Fuck you, alright? He's not very good. He's incredibly lucky. He's very, very lucky. The only more lucky person in the league is Eric Johnson himself, who gets Thomas Rawls in the last minute, swaps him out with Marshawn Lynch, not to mention Devontae Freeman. Drafts him in, 5th, 7th round, something like that. Nobody. He's a #1 running back. Unbelievable.
You know, Tom, for all the luck that you're throwing around, some people would say that it's good team management.
No, just straight luck.
Well, should we go on then with who was bad this week?
Pick anybody on my team. Tom Brady, 16 points, low of the season. All right. Alshon Jeffrey, out again. Probably going to be out this week. I mean, can't stop getting hurt. Not to mention Charkandrick West during his best Jam impersonation, having some great games, and now, he's hurt.
Okay, dude, come on. Like, let's turn this around. You're 9-2. Okay? There are guys in this league, including myself, 10 other guys in this league, who would be dying to be in your position.
Of course you feel that way. Your team is terrible. We already talked about Luck. We already talked about Sanders. You out Bell. Not to mention you have Barnage riding the QB carousel. Who knows who's throwing the ball to him? You have CJ Noke, hoping he has a time machine. He can go back to being the great running back he used to be for, one season? Your team is awful. I'd be surprised if you win another game. At this rate, you're just going to lose out. You're not going to make the playoffs. You're headed right back to where you belong.
Dude, okay. You know what, man? You bring this trophy out every freaking week, I feel. You are so brutal just because you lose a game, dude.
No. Being honest with you right now, you ask me what to be thankful for, you give me one good reason you should be thankful or even happy with your team, and I'll shut up right now.
Fuck fantasy football.
Help me dig this hole, and then bury me.